Man, I'm so disappointed, man. I was actually hyped for this fight, man. I actually was hyped for this fight. After a few weeks ago, I was laughing my ass off, clowning Khongsong, clowning his name and shit. And as the fight got closer, after I watched the guy and what he was like and the power he had, I thought it could be interesting. If he landed on Josh Taylor, all this and that. Big, tall, strong guy. And I was getting hyped for the fight, man. Um, I actually put small money on Kong Song, uh, just in case the odds were too good. I got a plus 1400. Uh, in case he landed something on Josh Taylor and shocked the world. All right, that would have been a nice payday for very small money. All right, but at the same time, I had Josh Taylor in a parlay. Sizable parlay money wise. So I'm still looking good so far tonight. So congrats to Josh Taylor, my number 4 pound for pound. That's where he will stay. This nothing in this fight should cause him to move up. Against this level of opponent. Nothing to pass up Usyk, Terrence Crawford, or Canelo. All right. Really not a whole lot to say about this fight. To break down about this fight. Um, I actually had Kong Song win the round before the stoppage. Josh Taylor really had not did not do anything or land anything. He was being very patient, reading the guy, and Kong Song was letting his hands go more and touch Josh Taylor. More than Taylor had touched him. So I had him winning the round. Um, what lost Kong Song the fight? Basically, things that I pointed out when I did the video after seeing him fight Kondo in Japan. All right. First off, of course, he is not as experienced as Josh Taylor, and you guys know I'm big on experience. Giving the edge to the guy who has experience most of the time. And of course, he was nowhere in the same league of having the experience. All right. Especially at this level. All right. Um, then I also said that the guy was not defensively blessed. He got hit at will with a jab against Kondo. Josh Taylor didn't even, wasn't even letting his hands go enough to find out himself. But, he was a hittable guy, as I said, with the jab. And he did not like to clinch. I said that when Kondo would clinch him, he wouldn't even really clinch back. He would just have his arms down, like, why is this guy holding on to me? And at least in this fight, he did have his arms wrapped around Josh Taylor. It was not tight, it was very loose. But the whole time, he was thinking offense, offense, offense. He was not thinking about protecting himself. He was not thinking about defense. He was not thinking about holding on to Taylor until the ref separated them and he had good position. Instead, he was thinking offense, offense, offense while he was backed up against the rope, there to get knocked out, you know. And Josh Taylor said in the post-fight interview that they had studied the guy, saw that after he breaks from the clinch, how he throws those right hooks and his body is open, and you know he was waiting for it. You could see on the replay he basically just has his head down, waiting for the guy's body to open up, and it did, and he hit him, and knocked him out. So congrats to Josh Taylor, man. He did what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to stop this guy. I got in on a minus 370 on the stoppage. The money line on Josh Taylor was way out of line. Anywhere from a minus 3,500 to a minus 5,000. That was way too much to play. So I mean, he just didn't even go a full round with the guy. I don't even know if he broke a sweat, hell, but the easiest fight he could have. So congrats to him. I don't like that he's saying that he wants to wait till there are fans back for the undisputed fight. You know, he needs to let that go. He needs to go ahead and take that fight as soon as he can. Actually, if I was him, hell, I would try to have it immediately. You know, Josh Taylor had, I mean, Jose Ramirez had more of a grueling fight, a longer fight, and a close fight against Victor Postum. I mean, this wasn't even a sparring session he had against Khongsong. Not even a sparring session. You know, he could go right back into camp, take a week or two off, or 4 weeks at the most, and go right back into camp. Stay in shape and let Ramirez, try to rebound from the fight he just had, which I guess it's been about a month now. So he should be, pretty fine. He's had some rest, but I would take advantage of it, man. He need to go ahead and have that fight. He could be undisputed, and then he could cash in his WBO and go up to fight Terrence Crawford possibly. If Terrence Crawford can get past Kell Brook. All right. So uh, yeah, that's what Josh Taylor needs to do, man. Stop talking about wait till the fans come back. Hell, who the hell knows when that's gonna happen? Unless they go to Australia where they apparently don't care and they can fight in a big venue there, but you know they aren't Australians. How is that gonna draw? So I don't know, man. I think that's about it. Not a whole lot to really say and break down on the fight. I'm pretty sure Thailand is in tears at the moment. They're completely let down. Their guy just got blown out, man. Just embarrassed. It's like Errol Spence, Carlos Ocampo Part 2. You know, at least Ocampo went to the end of the round. This was a little bit before the end. You know, damn, Khongsong couldn't even get up. He had to get stretch it out. So I think that's it, guys. Of course, if Taylor fights Ramirez, I'm going with Josh Taylor all the way. All the way. So um, I think that's about it. As far as the rest of the night, I have Derevchenko over Jamal Charlo. Uh, the Jason Rosario Jamil Charlo fight, I decided to skip that fight. Then I wagered that fight because Rosario was a bit wide of his punches and gets hit. So, that could be trouble. He gets hit by Charlo, he could be in trouble. He's already been stopped most in his career. So, um, I stayed away from that fight, even though I would like to see Rosario win because I'm not a Charlo fan. I want both Charlos to lose tonight. Yeah, a nightmare for the Lions only or whatever. So and what else? Who else? I got Adesanya over Costa in the UFC, and I'm not buying either pay per view. I'm not spending 65 on ESPN Plus. I'm not spending $75 for a Charlo pay per view. Forget about it. All right. So hell, I'll watch. I watch him. I watch Charlo fights on YouTube afterwards. So so I think that's it, guys. That's my parlay. I got Josh Taylor with a knockout. I got Derevchenko who got screwed twice in title fights in the past. Hopefully he does not get screwed again. Although I am concerned, because these PBC scorecards, ooh, they be screwy, and Charlos have won gift decisions already. All right, so I'm concerned. If that goes to a decision, will Derek Chico get screwed a third time? You know, that'd be terrible. But I got Derek Chico. I think he is by far the better boxer. Getting the underdog money on him. What a gift. Thank you very much to the all the people who like to bet on the Charlos. And other money on Adesanya. I just think he's too seasoned. Too smart. Costa with them big muscles. And I just see Adesanya being too fast, too crafty, too smart, too experienced for him. So I took the minus 190 on it. So I think that's it, guys. Hopefully I'll be in the money. If you guys place in the wagers, hope you be in the money. And hey, I guess I will check in with you guys soon. Thanks for watching.